Kennedy's cooking class. Today in class, we're going to be making milk chocolate fudge crackles. They're supposed to look very good and look something like this, I hope.
Now, the first thing you're going to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, as you can see there. Then you want to take your saucepan, and in your saucepan you're going to take a 1/4 cup Crisco all-vegetable shortening. We've already measured this out and put it in our saucepan. Now Kennedy is going to place it on low heat on the stove so it can melt for a little while. Make sure it's on very low. Right here she has it on extremely low heat. And we're just going to wait for. As you can see, our mixture has melted just a little bit, and now Kennedy is going to add 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, which we're going to let melt for a few more minutes. Now that our mixture is melted completely, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar and 2 eggs, mixing well after each addition. Be really careful not to get any eggshell in the bowl. After we've let our previous mixture cool for 5 minutes, we are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla to 2/3 of a cup of condensed milk. After it's cooled, we are now going to add our mixture of vanilla and condensed milk. And once we've scraped that all into our mixture, we are going 1½ cups of Robin Hood all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which we've all combined in this one bowl. Once we're done that, we are going to add 1½ cups of pure milk chocolate chips, Now we are going to cover it with a plastic saran wrap or cling wrap. Make sure it's sealed tightly. And we're going to place it in the refrigerator for 1½ to up to 8 hours to let it set. Now that our cookies have set, our mixture, we're going to take it out of the fridge and prepare them. Sift 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar into a small bowl. Roll 1 1/4 inch cookie dough balls, or 3 centimeter balls, and carefully roll them in the icing sugar. Once they're completely coated evenly, place them about 3 inches apart on the baking sheet. Repeat, and once you've done a whole rack, put them in the oven for 11 to 13 minutes, or until just beginning to feel firm. Make sure you set your timer. About halfway through baking, always poke the middle of your cookie to check if they're ready. If you get residue on your bamboo stick, it means they're not ready. Now take your cookies out of the oven, making sure to ask for an adult supervision, and place them on a cooling rack.
As you can see, this is a small sample of the cookies that we did today, and they look pretty similar to what they're supposed to look like, so that's good. And You can make these at home. The recipe is in the bottom bar. Enjoy!